Hey, what's going on guys, it's the Chaz here bringing you a new video on Duel Links, and today we are looking at a fire hero kind of fusion deck. Pretty interesting, and what it's going to focus on is Mighty's Fire, getting the field spell out by losing 1000 life points, and what it does is boost all fire types by 500 attack. So for example, your Electros go to 2100, which is insane. This goes powerful, and obviously it inflicts burn damage for each elemental hero you get on the field, and this guy becomes a monster. He gains 200 attack for every elemental hero on the field, so if you have like a few elemental heroes and then the field spell, this guy's going to be attacking over some pretty big boys, which is insane. What we have as well is 2 King of the Swamps. The reason why we're running 2 King of the Swamps in here and 2 Polys is because we are running a red Slash Dragon to try and catch people off guard, bring that guy out and cause mayhem. So we've got the 2 polarizations, we've got 1 Cosmic Cyclone to lose 1000 life points, get the field spell easier and pop something on back row, 2 Econs, 2 Mirrors, and Powerful Rebirth. Just so we can flood their field with some elemental hero. And yeah, that we're going to be using this going into PvP and see if we can do anything great with it. I've just thought it would be fun to make like a fiery kind of elemental hero deck. Especially with the field spell, pop their attack up by 500, it could be pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I think the best way of winning with this deck is going to be catching people off guard by them going, oh, it's just a basic elemental hero fire deck, he's just messing around in King of Games, and then next thing they know there's a freaking red eye Slash Dragon on the field going crazy on him. We'll see what we can do. So we're going against a Japanese player with Joey. And we're going first, which is pretty cool. Does he have an extra deck? He does not. So last gamble. No Field of Warriors. 6 amps? I'm gonna guess 6 amps. But what we'll do right now is set down a Powerful Rebirth. We'll summon this guy, end our turn. As you see, ooh, his field spell powers us up even more. This is gonna be interesting. Our elemental hero Heat is gonna become a pretty big boy. Especially when we get our field spell as well. This is going to be really cool. So we draw in... How much are these going to go up to? Woo! Got 2,000 beaters. If we had our field spell as well right now, it would be 2,500 each. And that would be pretty crazy. He's got a Floodgate. Yep. That's completely fine though. Because we can use that other one for a... Synchro? Not Synchro, I wish. Poly? Synchros aren't even in the game yet. So a enemy controllers. I'm guessing that is a 6 am. We'll see right now. I'm gonna guess it's the lady hand 6 am woman. So that's 1900 beta. Or we can pop a back row if he wants to. Please don't pop my freaking Powerful Rebirth. If he does, I'm gonna combo. Yeah, right now I'm going to combo. So what I'm going to do, just so I don't waste a Powerful Rebirth, is ditch this to the graveyard, grab that big boy. Hopefully this combo can pop off. Then I can activate Powerful Rebirth so it doesn't get destroyed, target my Heat, that was floodgated, and special summon it again. There we go. And he can't attack into my other Heats because he used the ability this turn. He could Econ take himself, but I don't think he has an enemy controller in his hand. Oh, and it was a good play we did that because he might have had his big boy in his hand and he could have special summoned it because he had 2 6 amps on the field. So that puts us in a really good position. Does he have anything to protect his back row? So he sets 1 back row. We draw into King of the Swamp. Should we pop off? That's the question. And I think yes. Yes is the answer. Oops. I thought we could pop off into the other guy, but apparently we can't. I'm sure that's a warrior. Oh no, that's a pyro. It's the other ones that are warriors. That's my bad. And this is where we hit the wall, most likely. Let's see that wall. Let's see the wall. Is he going to activate the wall? Why am I doing that? This gains 1,000 attack again when it attacks a water monster. And that was a water monster. I should have attacked. What am I doing? What am I doing? Shaking my head. I didn't realise that the bow and arrow duty was a water. Because that it does 1,000 more attack during battle step if it attacks a water monster. So it goes to 3,300. So he's brought out his big boy, which is bad for us. I should have known it was a pyro and not a warrior, but that's my bad. It's Elemental Hero Blaze, which is the warrior. We kind of messed ourselves up. And now, yeah, you can attack the same turn. So we're about to take a lot of damage, and I don't think there's a single card we can draw off the top of our decks that can help us right now. Is he colliding? Oh, Econ. So that's unfortunate. And then we take a... Oh no, he can't attack the turn. Oh. So we pulled a Cyclone, but it's not going to help right now. I think we just have to accept our defeat. We'll jump into another battle, and I'll make sure I don't make the same mistake by yeah. That fusion wasn't needed right there. So that's game. We'll jump into another one. We'll do better. Yeah, it's Blaze plus... It's Blaze plus Swamp that can bring out the Slash Dragon, and obviously the Pyros can bring out the other one in case we are facing a water monster. And water monsters have become like pretty popular now because of the 3-star demote change. People can bring out like the freaking Gate Guardians, pretty simple, and they don't have to pay life points. It's pretty annoying. I'm thinking about making a deck based around it. Because you can just use 3-star demote, lose no life points, and bring out one of your Gate Guardians. It's insane. I think we're going against the same person right here. So we're going first again. Is it the same person? It's the exact same person. So hopefully we can actually get Slash Dragon this time, because we can get over him. I'm gonna activate this just so his warriors don't get powered up like crazy. I know it helps us out too, but I don't want that on the field right now. And then we can activate Mightiest Fire. And this turn, I think I'll bring out Blaze Man just so I can get a poly from my hand, just so I don't draw into a poly next turn, because that would be pretty bad. And as you can see, Blaze has gone up to 1,700, which is pretty cool. And then if we use Powerful Rebirth and bring him back, he gains how much more? He gains an extra 100 attacks, so it'll be 1,800. That's pretty cool. So 3 back row, any monsters? There's a 1,000. Ooh, he can get over us. That's completely fine though. I'm pretty scared of the 3 back row though, because I know 6 Sams have to rely on the back row to stay alive. So we draw into another Powerful Rebirth, but right now we'll just do this. Bring him back. I can activate his effect again to get another poly. That's insane. That's pretty cool. So now we can get both our polys to our hand. Just so we don't draw into him and there's a higher chance of drawing into something better. He's got an enemy controller, obviously. He's running 3. Does he have the Floodgate? Look at that, 2,500! It's got more attack than a Red Ice Dragon. What I'll try and do is just collide for now. He lets the collide go through. Let's see if we can hit him for 2,300. He's on his own on the field and he's got 2,300. That's insane. He's got his own Powerful Rebirth at the back. Yeah, there it is. Hopefully he doesn't have the Archer in his hand, but it doesn't really matter because it's a Powerful Rebirth, but we'll see what he has. Oh, did he draw into anything too good? That's fine. He's going to activate the ability, I think. Don't have another powerful rebirth on top of that. Let's hope he doesn't have another powerful rebirth. So he's going to go with the econ play. He's going to attack into it, play an enemy controller, turn it to defense. Where's the enemy controller? There it is. He probably has another enemy controller down. I don't know what his other back card is, but I think I have to play Powerful Rebirth to get it back. But I kind of want to save him Powerful Rebirth in case I draw into a King of the Swamp. That way I can choose. Actually, I'm going to take it. Just in case I draw into a King of Swamp, I can choose my Blaze over my Heat. And I made the right choice. I made the right choice. So right now, what I can do is Powerful Rebirth. Hopefully he doesn't have that Trap Hole or Floodgate. Now I can go into the Warrior type, which is Blazeman. I can activate Poly. Throw in both of these in the graveyard. And remember, every equipped monster that was equipped to this, when the monster gets destroyed, I can special summon it. So if I equip Blaze and Heat, there's the Floodgate. Ouch. Yeah, and then he's just going to use Hand to destroy me. Oh, we were so close to popping off. But what I was going to say is, every equipped monster that you put onto it gets special summoned when Slash gets destroyed. So imagine how powerful Heat will be if you equip like 2 or 3 elemental heroes to it. Yep, it was the Floodgate. Because when I used Powerful Rebirth and I brought back my Blaze, it didn't look like a Floodgate because he didn't like linger on activating. Oh well. Guaranteed if I look at his deck, half of his deck is like complete counter spell and traps with Floodgates, enemy controllers everywhere. It'll be the usual 6-amp stuff, just to completely shut you down so the 6-amps can pop off. Oh, not completely, but he's got the 3 econs, the 2 floodgates. He keeps drawing into them floodgates every single turn. That's an interesting deck. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. See if we can completely pop off without getting floodgated. Floodgate is one of Slash's biggest weaknesses, because once you get equipped spell to it, then it can start like going off. But anything before that, it's kind of screwed. Plus, you can econ take it before it attacks, so you can kind of take control of it by that. I'm thinking about bringing back that different dimension trap card where you can banish one of your cards. Bring back the enemy controller, take control of one of your opponent's monsters and banish it. And then it comes back as yours. This is a pretty powerful hand. So we got the Blaze, we got the King of Swamp, and we have a... Actually, I could add some other fusions because I'm running the machines in here as well. I could see if I can pop off with stuff like that. It looks like he's running a Red Ice Zombie deck. There's a Bacon Saver in the grave. If we drew into Cyclone, then that would have been so perfect. I'll set enemy controller. I'll set this guy. Yeah. Summon this. He's got a Floodgate. Can I stop getting Floodgated today, please? And that's it. I'm sure there's some machine fusions that I'll be able to throw in my extra deck that could help us. This is like an early build of this deck. Obviously there'll be ways of making it better, and I'll definitely look into that because I got a feeling Fire Elemental Hero fusion kind of deck could actually be really good in this meta. Especially if you can run like Electros with Blaze, which can get huge and stuff. Remember I showed you last game that we can get Heat over his monster. If we get the full spell out, that is. So he's a beatdown variant, which is pretty cool, I guess. We'll just let that go through. So he's a player that's really like terrified of back row because he was hesitating so much then. And we get floodgated in the third duel in a row. Could we go for game? Do we have game if we do this? Let me just think. We can get close to game, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna activate this tribute, take control. Only if we had the field spell out on that would be so much better right now. But I think we have game. Oh no, we don't have game because he's got the Bacon Saber. He threw Bacon Saber in the grave first turn. Pretty annoying. But we did have game right here. So we'll attack him with this. We'll attack with this just so we get rid of the Bacon Saver. There we go. And we just hope he doesn't have a storm or anything to get rid of our mirror wall. Then we're in pretty good shape. Zombie world. Everything becomes zombies, so we don't have warriors anymore. That's pretty annoying. Damage step. Activate our mirror wall. That's payback for the amount of times we got floodgated in the last 3 duels. And yeah, we basically win just right now. And we can't activate Poly because everything's a zombie. We can pay for the wall to do this. And he gains even more power. Whoa! 2,400! That's insane! I actually really like this deck. It's really good. Having a 2,100 Sergeant Electro, and obviously you can get Blaze so powerful, especially if you flood the field somehow with elemental heroes, or you manage to keep your elemental heroes alive. There's so much crazy stuff you can do. So I'll put the deck list back on the screen one more time just in case you want to see it. And yeah. So we lost 2 duels today because of floodgates. And third duel we almost lost because of floodgate again. But no matter. We still managed to pull something out. So this is the deck list. I'll bring it back at some other point on my channel, but I'll tweak it and modify it and try and do some other stuff with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try this deck out for yourself, you might have fun with it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.